Whoa. Okay, new camera. This is just a little bit of an update to kind of let you guys know what's going on. I have been going through hell the last couple days, so I have problems, you see me rant with my dressing, and luckily it's all better. I've had problems with home care. I've had problems with my medication. I've had problems being hooked to a fucking pump 24/7. If I wanted to be hooked 24/7 to an IV pole, I'd be in the hospital. But my doctor says that for this medication, for me to get the amount of milligrams I need, it needs to be the one that just runs every 24 hours, and then I change the bag, instead of the every 4-hour one. And then I'm on another antibiotic that I use once a day that runs for an hour. It's a little gravity ball. I wish all of them were like that. So I have never in my life had something so small between that and that render me absolutely useless. At least that's how I feel. I've had the 24-hour pump before, but my PICC line was in my arm, so, I could carry a book bag on my back across my shoulder, and nothing would be hitting anything that was wired into me up here. My PICC goes in here and then up into my jugular. So anything across, even this way, pulls on my neck. I got a little bit of relief with the Band-Aid off for some reason when I put the bag across, but eventually I get a pull in here and it hurts. I mean, I can't get anything done. I have never in my life felt so useless ever and so powerless over my own life because of something so fucking small and such bullshit. It's hard to cook. I actually haven't even cooked anything. I went to cook something tonight and was like, you know what, fuck it. Because I was just trying to maneuver around. I had it laying across here very lightly, and where it wasn't pulling and wasn't hurting, and just moving around and doing things. I got exhausted, and the bag was in my way, and I was like, that's it, I quit. Trying to take a bath tonight was interesting. David will be helping me tomorrow, so I can at least get everything from here up without getting this wet, with his help. And it's something as simple as changing my bedside trash can. I tried to dump the trash can into the bag, and I felt a pull right here, and I had excruciating pain go up here, and I was like, I can't even do something like that. Like, I've always prided myself, except for one time when I was laying in the hospital with swine flu for 9 days. Actually, I was in there for longer than 9 days, but like nine days before I could actually move and get up and try to do something. I pride myself on being very self-sufficient, even when I'm sick. Being able to do things and get things done, and I can't do shit. Especially with being on lift restriction with this. I'm on lift restriction anyway, then add to the fact that I'm attached to a pump 24/7, and the fact that I can't wear a book bag to where it's just completely out of my way and be done with it, and then when I put it over here, it still pulls in some way, or even if I move this arm in the wrong way, or I turn my head the wrong way, I get excruciating pain and a pull. So, yeah. It's very frustrating. It's very, I know the word I'm looking for. It's very defeating, and it's very humiliating that I feel this useless, and that I'm incapable of doing simple shit. Sorry.
You know my favorite part about the whole thing is that little vinegar.
I have to be like this for the next 2 weeks. And I'm gonna try to keep my sanity. But it's been a while since I really truly ranted on Facebook a lot, and I've been really proud of myself for that. But I really just, it's like my outlet right now to get my frustrations out with everything medical that's going on right now, whether it's something simple or something goes wrong, or just whatever. Because the last time that I had this particular line right here, I was in the hospital, so I didn't have to cook, I didn't have to lift anything, you know, and this was, it's stitched in my neck, but they stitched it to my tendon. So obviously if you watched my blog videos and you followed me back then, you knew that I really couldn't turn my neck or do anything for several days anyway. So I was in the hospital, so everything was kind of done for me. So I didn't know the struggle of being at home with a line like this. And I hate it. I fucking hate it. I hate every last bit of it. I'm mad because it's been 2.5 years and I haven't needed this shit, and now I do. I mean, I know I'm not Superwoman, even though I swear to God I'm invisible some days, like a dumbass. And, yeah, so I just wanted to kind of give you that update and kind of let you know where I'm at mentally, and that I'm just been really tired and really wore out, and, you know, most of it's physical, but a lot of it's just mentally wore out, because trying to do something simple is a huge task, and my head's ready to explode. So that's where I'm at right now. And I'm just going to try to get through the next 2 weeks without going postal. Yeah. I don't even have any more words right now. I just can't think of anything else to say, because I'm feeling very defeated right now, and very unhappy with the situation, and very unhappy with the fact that I can't be as self-sufficient and independent when it comes to this shit as I normally am. And I literally need help with 99% of shit. 99% of the things I do. I mean, like, bending over to get a soda out of the box caused a pool. I mean, it's simple, small things like that. And, it makes me want to scream, and it makes me want to rip my hair out. And I know I'm kind of repeating myself, but I'm just getting it off my chest because I need to. I hate this thing. I hate CF. I hate everything about CF. Thank God for David, for when he's here, because I don't know what I'd do. And you know, him not being here today was hard, and I just pretty much stayed in bed and did nothing, because every time I tried to do something, I hurt myself, or you know, it was just like I can't do anything. You know, getting up every time you have to get up to do something, you have to remember you're attached to a bag, and you got to grab the bag, and you know, you gotta try not to step on your line, or tuck it in the bag, or move your knee the wrong way because it might catch the line. Yeah, that's where I'm at. It's just a million things that can go wrong like that when you have a pick line and you're attached to a bag 24/7. And I really like the fact of having my freedom even when I'm sick, and the fact that I'm attached to that is, I kind of went off on my CF nurse today. I was like, you know what? I'm frustrated. I'm over it. And if I wanted to be attached to something, I'd be in the fucking hospital. And, you know, all she did was just try to calm me down and explain to me that I needed this particular dose of Zosyn for my lung infection. That is extremely painful when I do that. And anyway, she just tried to calm me down, and, you know, it didn't work. It didn't work because she doesn't know me very well, and she doesn't know that I'm very independent when it comes to this stuff, and it didn't work. I mean, I feel for her. It just didn't work. I was like, you know what, whatever. I mean, what the fuck you want me to say? You know what I mean? That's kind of where I was at. I'm just completely frustrated, and I'm lost. So I just gotta see how this next 2 weeks is gonna be rough. It's gonna be very rough and challenging and shitty. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm gonna stop ranting now and rambling and repeating myself, but again, just needed to get it off my chest. But that's where I'm at. I'll give you guys an update in a couple days. You know, to get at least know how I'm feeling. Obviously, I don't have any kind of relief yet, but I'm sure I'll feel at least hopefully feel a little better in a couple days. You know, when you're hooked to IV meds and when you're sick and you're fighting infection, you're burning calories, your body's burning energy. I mean, you're laying here and you're just sitting here doing nothing, and you're burning energy and you're burning calories just trying to fight. And it's very tiring and exhausting. And I want to be up and moving and do stuff, but I want to sleep at the same time, so it sucks. Alright. Before I keep going, I'm just going to cut it. I'll give you guys an update in a couple days.